I had a chance to stop by and check out the town of Calvert, Texas on my way from Fort Worth into Houston. And I played a good amount of gigs out there in the Fort Worth area and looking forward to turning into Houston and the Hill Country and Austin area for the next round of gigs. Calvert has a population hovering somewhere around the 1,000 people mark, and it's located halfway between Waco and Bryan-College Station at the intersection of Texas State Highway 6. It's pretty much located right in the middle of the triangle that's formed by the DFW area and Houston and the Austin-San Antonio area, but it's not necessarily easy to get right there in the middle of all those areas. Except for here on this trip from Fort Worth to Houston, where I took this longer scenic route, which does pass through this town. Calvert, in some sense, is regarded as a living museum of a historic past. The historic downtown area is the fourth largest historic district in Texas, and there are many Victorian homes around here and original storefronts along the main street, as well as historic churches, all going back to the late 1800s to the early 1900s. Calvert started out as a railroad boomtown, and it was a major trading center of the area, and being close to the Brazos River was also an important part of the town. In the later 1800s, the town claimed to have the largest cotton gin in the world, and it was the fourth largest city in Texas by the end of the 19th century with over 10,000 people. And people were migrating here from all over the US and the world. In the last 35 years, Calvert has had more of a tourism focus, and they've embraced the idea of being an antique capital. They do have that historic Main Street, and that's the footage I've shown here. As you can imagine, with their long history, they do have some struggles with things like potholes and crossing railroad tracks and broken windows, overgrowth. But they've been working on trying to make the city more appealing for newcomers and trying to fix all those things. There's actually 40 businesses downtown, and they've got events out here like their Saturday Farmers Market that they have through August. So it's a pretty nice walk around, check out the historic buildings, and finding some gift shops and antiques and other shopping and art galleries. They got a city hall there, a coffee shop, some restaurants, cafes, a saloon. They also have some pretty interesting looking murals painted around various places around the town. Walking around, I found this place called Cowgirls Tavern, and I ended up finding some food there. And when I was in the back, I noticed that they did have an area there where they host some live music. Another place that has live music right here along this historic main street is Gendi, Vineyards, and Winery. So that's your look at this pretty interesting and historic Texas town before I hit the road on my way into Houston.
What the future holds, I don't know, but I'm taking you with me wherever I go. What the future holds, this much is true. You're looking at me and I'm looking back at you. Back at you.
Thanks for checking out this video. I'm posting all about touring around Texas and the music scene of Texas, including my own music here. You could click on my YouTube channel and check out those thumbnails and see which of those topics are interesting to you. Give those videos a view, and thanks for giving this video a view.